Welcome to 3x2, the show that takes three topics, throws them at two geeks. Yoda, I'm Lars D, the Pseudo Kiwi, coming to you from 3x2 Studios West.
Okay, I don't actually have my mic muted. I'm the Illustrious Patrick Kim, pretending to have my mic muted because why the fuck not?
I knew you.
Ohio. We do that shit.
I knew you weren't muted because I heard the pop of the mic turning on.
But
and that's all the time we have for this episode because he's being a fucking fool.
I'm good at that. Mainly because I just have a lot of energy and my tits are purple. Okay, I'm depressed now. Okay, let's get the topics. Suicide. Kill me, please. Okay, tits. Also fuck shit. Cunt tits. Cunt tits. Yes. When you have nothing else, cunt tits.
As he says, let's get down to the rat killing. In this episode, we're going to talk about a couple of very serious things, and then because we get so serious, we're going to talk about something completely non-serious. So, topic one is going to be depression and the drugs that treats it.
Your drugs, good drugs,
tasty drugs,
drugs that don't make your dick fall off, like putting harden up. It's for fucking.
That's right.
Oh wait.
If after 4 hours you still have an erection, just keep fucking.
Oh, okay. Topic two.
I don't know what is topic two.
Suicide.
Yes, I know. I was just making you say it. So yeah, topic two is going to be about the the subject of suicide and how much it sucks. Then topic three is going to be
shitting your part.
And what's that?
Topic three, we're going to make fun of the first two topics with copious amounts of suicide and depression jokes. Actually, you'll probably get those in topic one and two because although we're talking serious subjects, I also want to enjoy this and not want to actually kill myself by the end of this episode. Wait, what?
Is this where we start playing Sarah McLachlan's Angel?
Yeah, while I actually swallow this. Okay, now we continue. No.
Okay, topic one. Let's talk about depression. Depression is, of course, it's not just the being down or being sad or I'm not happy. No.
Life.
Depression is, at the heart of it, a chemical imbalance. It is the brain's inability to produce enough of the hormone dopamine. And when you can't do that...
So your brain literally fucks you.
Yep, you cannot
Constantly.
shake it. You can't shake it. You can't get out of it. You can't just go, just get over it. Just be happy. Oh, well, why didn't I think of that? So
let's play Walking on Sunshine. That'll do it. Hold on. Okay, fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck me.
So, being somebody who suffers from bipolar disorder, that's me. You're constantly getting bounced back and forth between dizzying highs and soul-crushing factory job lows.
I mean, like Catholic school for 8 fucking years, lows?
Yeah, pretty much. So, that being said, it's just, I kind of go through these dizzying spells, and I hate it. Thankfully, I'm on medication again after a nearly 2-year break, constant break of medication. But the thing is, most people just get this in their head that, I'm depressed. I'm just sad about things. No, it's not that you're sad. It's that your brain is literally fucking you sideways. Now, it's important to note that there are a couple of different kinds of depression. Okay, there's what levels. I have, which is the
many
subtle levels. They're not just happy and sad. There's many subtle levels. See, you pull this emotion out, hanging outside for 20 minutes, perfectly fine. No, well, actually, that's a Ghostbusters 2 reference, so I'm not surprised you didn't pick up on that one.
That's because it's depressing.
Yeah.
Thinking about Ghostbusters too.
But the thing is that people who suffer from depression, real depression, suffer from the chemical imbalance. Then there are people, much like in the Illustrious one's position, sometimes the whole thing is that it's not even a chemical imbalance. It's a situational depression where life is fucking you to the point where you just can't get enough energy to get up and get moving and get motivated, which is something that actually stymies us when we're trying to be creative. He and I, we bounce back and forth.
That's why we're back fucking doing this shit, because we need something to just get our dicks fucking hard.
Yeah, the juices don't flow, that we don't fire at the same time. So, and a lot of it comes down to his situation can cause situational depression. My situation causes chemical depression.
And I've always been a little but I'm luckily someone who's not so off that I need something to help me get back in balance. I just need a long break, like forever. But well, try having a 14-year-old boy, full on puberty hitting, on top of ADHD, autism, and all the other shit.
It's like having the Tasmanian devil as a child.
Oh, I wish it was that nice, because at least the Tasmanian devil's consistent. The Tasmanian devil just babbles gobbledygook and spins around.
True. Well, and that's the thing.
When you add 14-year-old, I want to fuck your life with. I want to intentionally fuck you over because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, I've personally had.
I think I just quoted him actually.
Yeah, I've seen him standing there at that very door behind you, going "fuck you, Dad, fuck you, Dad." I'm actually quite surprised that the taste has not been smacked out of his mouth. But then again, in situations like that, it really doesn't do any good. He doesn't get it. He doesn't. Yeah. He only knows he doesn't like the sensation. Would not like the sensation of being smacked in the mouth. But so all he has to do is just get far enough away that you can't get to him, and he doesn't understand that you can get him anyway. At
a point, yeah, smacking the taste out of his mouth ain't gonna solve the problem.
Correct. So.
Because he's gonna respond with "fuck you, Dad" a few hundred more times.
Pretty much.
So having expended everything in my toolkit, fuck. So.
And some people who might be watching this might go, well, why don't you just, get some help? Well, it's not as easy as it seems. You can't just turn around and say, hey, I need some help. Because most people are like, fuck it, figure it out yourself, asshole.
I've been fucking with this. I've been fucking trying to solve this problem for 11 years now. 12 years, somewhere in there.
From the time he was first diagnosed.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of things have been tried, and it's trying to solve the problem and then dealing with the new problem. Unfortunately, he might be as smart as I am, and that's not a good thing, because get all the deviousness and manipulative power of a 14-year-old me and add autism onto it.
Yeah, because he has the
wow.
He has the
zero impulse control, zero sense of consequences for his action. Except that he knows he's going to get in trouble after he does something.
But basically the reward of getting what he wants is worth more than the punishment.
Even though the punishment's not worth it afterwards, he doesn't think about the punishment until after he's done it. Or he's thinking about how to avoid the punishment when he does it. Right. But he still does it every time.
As in stealing credit cards, stealing money, stealing keys to locks.
Yeah. Literally trying to pry the doorknob off. Unfortunately, he's not very good at it. He also hasn't figured out that if you're really good with a knife, you can just pop the door.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that. I use my second favorite and my biggest heavy knife to pop that real quick.
Your biggest dickus?
Well, that wouldn't be big enough. Ever.
Wow,
Teeny tiny.
teeny tiny.
Guess I need some pun harden up. It's for fucking. We should.
So
One of these days, we're gonna have to actually animate that commercial. Wow, that would be fucked up. I like that.
bam, 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 bam. Yeah. So I think the topic that we've been talking about, depression, it's basically, this is us kind of blowing steam off. So please bear with us that we're just kind of, we're getting into a good swing again. I'm starting to get the creative energy flowing back through me again. So it's at least
That's why we're talking about this.
At least if nothing else, it gives him the ability to step off a little bit and try to focus on his side of things. And in some ways he may be motivated to go and do other things, or get back into projects he left on the shelf. So
PMGM.
That's right. PMGM, the new show from Red Shirt Geeks.
If it ever gets edited. Although now that it's been handed off to someone who can edit well, and who's actually learned how to edit properly, and now has drugs in him that'll allow him to be able to edit, versus the person who has to deal with bullshit every second of the day.
Well,
then I shut down on the times I don't have to deal with the bullshit.
Right. So part of this is all about just trying. This is a catharsis for us. So, if you don't want to listen to us yak about it, whatever, it's fine. We'll be back to some other.
Look off and die, motherfuckers.
Pretty much.
Or just go kill yourself.
Speaking of killing yourself.
And fisting, continue.
Well, actually, this is a really serious topic. I mean, insofar as that, I attempted it myself after the end of my marriage. So the idea is that, there should be no reason why you should ever feel like that. That's the answer. I know that
there's about a million reasons why you should feel that's the answer. I think pretty much everybody has at least thought about it.
Right.
Taken it to thoughts. Now, you had not told me until literally now that you actually did try. Did you really try, or you kind of tried, or?
Well, I don't want to go into
I'm going to ask questions because now you've got piqued my curiosity in the middle of a show.
I'm not going to go into the details of what happened on the air. I'll be more than happy to discuss it with you once we get off the show. But suffice to say that, somebody needs. There's a certain somebody that I know needs to secure their firearms a little more studiously. So, and it's not you.
Good.
So the thing is that suicide, the worst part about suicide is that it feels right. That's I guess that's the worst thing I can say about it, is it feels right. It feels like you're just like, if I do this, that means I don't have to think about this anymore. I don't have to think about any of it anymore. I'm free and clear.
Which is true.
It's
all true.
It is true, but it interrupts the human instinct for survival. Self-preservation is one of our most primal drives. Other than the of course need to procreate and fuck
like fucking mammals. Fucking just fucking that fucking shit. Fucking inside. Fucking I'm fucking out. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself because I haven't fucked in a decade. Okay.
He's not lying. So the thing is that, and this is really important. Like, if anybody is watching this that actually has ever felt that way, or will feel that way, just talk to somebody. I mean, fucking talk to anybody. Hell, you can text crisis counselors, suicide prevention hotline. So I when my marriage first broke up, that first week before I actually left the family home, I called the suicide hotline, because I didn't know what the hell to do. And then of course my wife, when I told her, she threw it in my face and said, "Oh, can I go to work tonight? Can I trust you to watch our our infant son, or are you gonna off yourself while after I go out the door? You know, that's not how to handle it. And I understand it was a messy divorce, and emotions were running high, but that's not how you do that shit. If somebody says,
you shoot her instead.
Actually, here's the thing. If somebody is talking about suicide, they're asking for help. The people who actually do it, more often than not, don't even ever bring up the subject. They've done all their homework and made their decision by themselves without input from anyone or anything. Okay, so if you sense something's wrong and they're not talking, that's when you really need to get involved. If they're talking about it, of course, take it seriously, but at the same time, understand that you have to get in there and just make sure that you give as much support as you can, even if it means doing something that pisses them off. When I was when I was going through these episodes with my depression, when I was still getting used to the meds and everything, the girlfriend I was with, I just said something offhand in a text message.
Was this Michigan, California?
Michigan.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah, nothing in California really that bad happened in California.
Except being in California, but that's another reason to kill yourself. But oh well, did I say that loud? Yes, it did. Okay. I'm going straight down for this. Yes, anyway.
I just made an offhand comment. Next thing I know, there were 2 sheriff's deputies at my door. Because she didn't take any bullshit. She wasn't gonna take any chances. She wasn't gonna take a chance that I was gonna actually do something stupid.
And I think I was involved in that too, because you were sounding really not right. So
yeah, but the thing is they did what was necessary. And while initially I was really, really super fucking pissed off, after a day I was just like, I was an idiot. Of course I said something stupid, and of course they did exactly what they needed to do. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've personally ever gotten to the seriously considering it. I've thought about it and joked about it incessantly. Like most of this episode, for example. But seriously, if you are actually, if it's you're putting on the table, you're looking at the gun, and thinking that might be the only way out. You're thinking, how many pills will it take to actually put me down? You're thinking, hey, it can't hurt that much if I land head first off the top of this building. Dude, talk to somebody. Talking is the best thing you can do. Even if it devolves into bad jokes, it can be enough to say,
"Oh yeah,
okay, I'm actually thinking the wrong thing. I need to get the hell out of this mindset before I end up actually dead."
It can be. I mean, even the off-color jokes can be cathartic. I use that word for the second time in this episode. The thing is that one thing that has kept me going throughout these years, and I'm not saying this to get all mushy or melodramatic, but that guy right there, the one I'm pointing at, not you, him, right there. No, actually, over there. Over there, right there. See?
Yes.
That looks
right here.
Yeah.
I think it's poked an eye.
Is the guy who kept me from going apart at the seams. And sometimes he was just kind of like he made stupid jokes, and sometimes it was a real actual conversation. So the whole point of it is that
with dick jokes,
of course. And if that's what it takes, fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how asinine it is.
The best thing you can do about any situation in your head is talk about it.
Yep. Don't live with it by yourself. Because the minute you bring it out to somebody else, it loses its potency. Yeah. So that being said, we're gonna slide off the seriousness of these topics, and we're gonna freight train right into making fun of me, mostly because we're gonna share some stuff. I'm gonna tell you some shit that went down, some stupid mistakes I made, and what it cost me.
Let's see here. Wow. Where do we start on this one? I just stuck my dick in crazy.
Yeah, I did too.
That's my only big one.
I did that too.
And
I did that
how many times did you do that?
At least twice.
Ugh. And there's children out of each of those?
Well, officially one. So.
Unofficially?
Yeah. But that being said, with me, when I expect the worst of things for me, I mean, when my marriage broke up, I started going off the rails because, you know, I knew what was happening wasn't her choice. It wasn't something she was deciding to do. It was happening because her parents, her mother,
mother's a cunt, mother's a cunt, fucking mother's fucking cunt.
Got into got into her head that you're always going to be suffering at this guy's hands and so on and so forth. And I played my part in the end of the marriage. I did. I admit it. And it wasn't smart, but at the same time,
you gave her the things she needed to justify the breakup.
Yeah, I gave her the ability to justify doing something that she was already planning on doing.
Basically.
But that's I mean, look, there's no need to.
Cunt wanted to end it. Cunt ended it.
And I gave her justification for it.
Yeah. Weak justification, but justification.
Yeah. So that being said,
fuck that horse. Fuck that horse sideways.
I went to Ohio and rode your couch for a summer and drove you insane.
No, I had William. I was already insane.
Well, I just kept the insanity fresh.
You just wore the couch down a little bit more.
Yeah.
So thinking I'm going to have to replace it in the next few years. But oh well. At least it's not going to gouge my fucking eye out.
Yeah, the eye gouger. Man, that's legendary.
Yeah.
So
that's the spring. I kept that spring for a couple of years after I got rid of that couch, but I left it when I moved because that was in the old place. So seriously, fuck that shit.
Yeah, so I rode your couch for 3 months. I got into a bad situation by chasing after some tail going to Michigan. That was stupid.
There were at least 3 in Michigan.
Well, let's see.
Fucked up situation you probably didn't need to get in. Fucking psycho hose beast that you didn't need to that you made a mistake of sticking your dick in, and then probably not a bad person, but you fucked up some things there, and then you end up back in Ohio long enough to go to California.
Yeah, hang on a second. This whole thing with the last one in Michigan, okay? That one I'm not super pissed over anymore. I was pretty pissed for a while after I let go of it. When I let go of it, I got really angry. That's when I really got angry. Especially because it was like, no, I'm ending this because I'm ending it. And despite the fact I'm freely admitting you've done nothing wrong, I'm still ending it because I'm ending it. And I don't want to hear anything you have to say about it. And I'm like, okay, fine, fuck you. I mean, there's a point now where I'm like, do I want to see her die in a fire? No, of course not. But if I never see her and her 4 disrespectful piece of shit little fucking cunt sons again, if I never see them again, it'll be too soon.
Yeah. The only one that needs to die in a fire is in Virginia.
Yeah. And
the rest of them are just cunts.
Yeah.
To varying degrees.
Now I came out here. I got kind of involved. It was involved light. I mean, it was, and it was stupid. But it was stupid again because I was in no position to do that. And thankfully, before that became too much of a train wreck, I got out of that one pretty well. Thankfully, I got out of that one really unscathed. I mean, there was no.
This is a golf clap one.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, golf clap.
And then just at the point when I've decided I wasn't going to actually have a relationship with somebody, I meet the woman that is now my wife. However,
third one.
Yeah, third wife. Although technically only one failure because the first one she passed away.
Yeah,
and I was
there were some problems there, but it wasn't a marriage that ended badly.
No,
it just ended.
It just ended because she died.
Yeah,
and but the one I'm with now, now the cool thing is that I actually took a leaf out of his book by saying that anybody I get involved with has to be vetted, and he vetted her.
I would like to know I'd like to find somebody so that I can have somebody vetted, but no, nobody.
No, because you refuse to move out of that one horse fucking town. I don't give a shit what you say about the benefits of it. The reason why you are alone is because you refuse to move the fuck out of that area.
I'd have to move pretty far away, though, to find somebody. Let's be honest. Everybody here is too old, too young, or too married. And then it gets a little bit better, but it's not like I'm that far away from... To give you an idea how remote I am, it's going to be at least 20 minutes to get to the nearest Walmart, and there's 3 of them. And it's probably 30 to 40 minutes to get to the nearest... Actually, no, 20 minutes to get to the nearest theater that's probably running in-game. Which I'm hoping it turns out that Ant-Man can actually explode Thanos' ass. That would be cool. I want to see some anal. More sex than I'm getting.
I think if that was the case,
anyway,
Ant-Man would have to dip himself in fucking Tabasco before he did it.
Yeah. Actually, I've been watching. That's not... From a scientific standpoint, he doesn't have the ability to actually explode Thanos from the inside. He'll get crushed instead and die. Yeah, well, but oh well.
Of course,
why are we talking?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this? Because that's what I was watching before you finally got online. It's like, okay, let's talk about things in Thanos' ass. I'm not. I'll admit, I'm not at the most. But this is the 21st century. I should be able to find somebody. But yeah.
The point is, but here, hang on a second.
I hate people. Everybody sucks. Fuck you all. Fuck everything.
Cut the crap.
Fuck the world.
Will you fucking stop cutting me off?
Also tits.
Let's cut the crap and get down to brass tacks. Okay, you are a heterosexual male. You can make all the jokes you want about you're a heterosexual male. And I'm not saying it because I'm wanting it to be true. I've known you long enough. The whole point is that if you really wanted to get a piece of male ass, you would do it. The point is that you choose to live in the
I'd be getting ass if I really was motivated to, so...
So yeah, if you choose to live in the area you are, you choose to have what you have there, so things don't change, the status quo doesn't change. I'm not saying that my life is much better, although I do have finally have a very stable, supportive partner in my life. The thing is, the only reason why I have got what I have, the only reason I have been where I have been is because I put my fucking shoes on, I laced them up, and I fucking made a run for it. Now, there is a caveat to that statement. I do not have the complications that you have. Okay, I get that. I get it. But it doesn't mean that the problem is unsolvable. Yes, this is him and I having
add my personality to it, though.
Oh yeah, look, trust me, I understand you're a fucking train wreck. So am I. But the point is that we can sit there. And
you fucking fall into women's like there's no tomorrow. I mean, hey, I'm saying, oh hey, there's a woman. There, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, let's see here. Your wife died a few months later. Hey, there's a woman that's going to get divorced. I'll go to Virginia. And I broke up with her. Okay, I'll sit on your couch set. Okay, let's go to Michigan. Hey, there's somebody to fuck. Okay, there's somebody who's well put out. Hey, here's somebody else. Oh no, let me go to California. Hey, there's somebody. Hey, okay, I don't want to be in a relationship with him. Hey, there's my new wife. Fuck! Dude! I don't think you know what it's like to not be sticking your dick in somebody. Or in the path of sticking your dick in somebody. Fuck! Dude! Fuck! Don't
Wow.
fucking... Hey, there's pussy! Fuck!
It's like I have
Oh my-
my own, I think I have. It's like I have my own bag of plot convenience.
Yeah, fuck me. Sideways.
Well,
I mean, the only time I find people that are single and interested in me is when I'm in a relationship with someone, and it's usually nightmarish hell.
maybe you need to fake it until you make it. Maybe you just pretend. Like, we'll get you a ring. You can put it on your finger. And
I just jerk off a lot. Fuck. It's like, hey, here's some donkey porn. Fuck it. Here's some guy getting butt fucked from both directions by two other guys. Okay, fuck. Okay, hey, there's... Holy fuck, I didn't know you could fit 2 liter up that thing. Okay.
Oh, dear God. Dear God. All right, well, I think we've waxed the poetic.
I can't believe I could be paid into the... I didn't think somebody could actually take a bath and come. Wow.
It's kind of sticky and smelly, but, hey, what isn't? That being said, that's all the time we have for this episode. This has
For
been
fuck's
2 by
sake,
2.
yeah.
I'm Lars D, the Pseudo Kiwi.
And I'm the illustrious Patrick M.
I guess we'll see you in 2
And I'm going to kill myself now. Oh, not really. Fuck me sideways, I need a drink. Also tits. Marijuana wouldn't be so bad if you get fucking high and fucking tits done. Yeah, fuck you too. Ohio sucks. That's what she said.